Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I want to share the Christmas cards that I'm sending out for 2025. I do have playlists of the cards that I've created this year. I normally post them on the 25th of every month. I do have videos sharing all the cards. I think I've been doing this for the last 4 or 5 years now. And I also participate in a collaboration that's all year, Christmas crafting with Scrap Passion 01, and that's the second Sunday. Starting in December, I'll probably still do the collab that I do. Well, not a collab, it's like a series I do of Shaping Up Like Christmas, where everything that I create is shaped and it's Christmas themed. I do have a playlist for that as well, as I've been doing that for probably the last 4 or 5 years. So on to the Christmas cards. And these are all the ones that I have created. I do have some that I've been gifted, and I'll be sharing those at the end of this video, and they'll be going out this year as well. And I think I have about 46 cards, not including the ones that were gifted to me. So this design is one that I created at the beginning of, I've done this design 2 years in a row. It's off the Cricut. I do have a project share. I love the colors. This is made exactly like the design that I saw. This is a recent card that I made using the Scrap Diva Designs Fa La La dies. I do have a project share. I am a part-time design team member. And then this box card, I want to say it came from Simply Crafty SVG. Cute little card with the little penguin. And then I made 3 of these cards, and this one is a, let's see, this is the original file with the little deer on it. And it has a little pocket here for a gift card. It's a little box card. But then I ended up redoing the design and using these stickers, trying to use stuff from my stash. So I ended up making 3. These cards right here, I want to say Crack the Vault. That's a collab I do as well. And that little nutcracker, I've had that in my stash for a while and then never used it. So I did 3 of these. This was also a recent card that I made, and I only did 2. I want to say this is off the silhouette, but I used this really nice Anna Griffin inserts with the sentiments, because I'm always last to stamp the inside of my cards. These right here, I made these earlier in the year as well. I want to say from the silhouette. I did 2 in red, and then I did 2 in green, and one with that really pretty black and white bow, one with that really pretty green Anna Griffin bow. Here are some Santa cards that I made. I only did 3, and I want to say these came from the silhouette. I only did 1 of this little bear. I want to say he came from the Cricut, because the Cricut actually writes the words. I have the maker, and it writes the sentiment on there. And then these next few also came from the Cricut. The 2 little peeking deer. And then the Hello Santa, I want to say this was a Simply Craft SVG. Design came off of the Cricut. So I did 1 landscape and 1 portrait, and that sentiment on the front comes from Michael's. Love that card. These are some clean and simple flat cards using ephemera and paper from Doodlebug Designs. Trying to use up my doodle pops and ephemera and embellishments. This is a recently created card. I only made 1 using the Scrap Diva Designs Christmas words she just had, the Everything Nice and the Sugar and Spice. There is a project share video for that card. And then I made 3 of these, I want to say from the Cricut. I love that card. I don't think I stamped on the inside either. So I made 3 with that same piece, Merry and Bright, just on different pattern paper. this is another silhouette file. I made 4 of these, and they do have the sentiment on the inside. That's the front again, that's washi on the bottom, and all 4 of these are just alike. And these flat cards came, I want to say cricket. I did it in a green, pink, and a red. I did not stamp on the inside. And these are 3 ginger box cards that I made for a swap that I have going out. This is how it looks. That's from the silhouette. And then the other card that I've made for that swap, because we have to make 4, I've only made 2 so far. This is the other card, and this is from the silhouette. I'll probably have the project share video for these 2 ginger cards out before I post this cards video. These next few cards are ones, oh, I have another set that I made. These are 2 cards that I recently made. This design came off the Cricut. I only did 2. These next few I got in a swap. Can you see through the plastic? Yep. So this one, she made 2. This came from Mary Young's Craft LLC. She made that one. She made this cute one with the penguins, and then she made one with flowers. And I do have a video sharing receiving the swap and actually opening the cards. And these 2 were gifted to me by Tanya at I Dream by Tanya. And Tanya used to send me Christmas cards like every year. She would make them every month and not use them all. So she would send them to me because she knew that I loved her handmade goodies. And then I got this one, I want to say in my birthday challenge. So those are all of the cards that I'm sending out for Christmas 2025. Again, I'll still be doing my collab, Shaping Up Like Christmas, in December. I do have a playlist, and I will still probably do a Christmas card this month. Is it this month? Yeah, on the 25th. And I'll have my Crafting Christmas All Year with Scrap Passion on 1 on the 2nd Sunday. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye.